Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. So today I'm going to be talking about my favorite soldier hats in the whole game, because you guys seem to enjoy my favorite scout hats video a week or two ago. I don't remember what it was, but it was recently. You guys seem to enjoy it, so I want to make sure I'm keeping on top of all my series that I'm doing right now. So this is going to be, the favorite soldier loadouts, favorite soldier hats, and we're going to carry on from there. Really quickly before we start, if you want to buy any of these hats that you see in the video, then make sure you click on the links down in the description. There'll be a link to every single item in there, and it's basically my video sponsor, stntrading.eu. You can buy them all from there. You've got the best prices on there possible, and it's a really, really fast site, really, really good site, and, it's just amazing. Now with all that out of the way, let's get on to the actual hats. So the first one is going to be probably the most generic on the list, or maybe there's two, but that is the Tyrant's Helm. Now, this is very obvious. Anybody who plays Soldier tends to like the Tyrant's Helm, but there are a few people who don't get me wrong. But I really, really like the Tyrant's Helm just because it looks amazing, and it was one of the first ever hats I had for Soldier, or one of the first ever hats I tried to build up to in trading just to get the regular version of it. So it means a lot to me because I used to try really, really hard to get this hat. I used to really, really want it, and I used to absolutely love it when I did have it. So it was kind of like a big, I don't really know, like a nostalgic reason that I kind of like it, but a lot of people like it just because it looks cool. It's a Viking hat. Like, it's bound to look cool. Next up, we have the second most probably generic hat that you can pick for Soldier, and that is the Killer's Kabuto. Now, everyone wanted this hat because it's for the samurai. It's the samurai hat for the Soldier, which is also awesome. It's amazing. I really, really like the look of the hat. It works well with a bunch of items for the Soldier, such as the Shogun Soldier Guard and the Mempo. They're like the regular set that you see this hat paired with, but I feel like it works quite well in a lot of different sets. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just making that up, but once again, this was another hat back in the day I tried really hard to get, and whenever I got donated one, I was really, really happy, and I really, really liked the hat. And yeah, I was definitely going to try and get an unusual version of this at one point while I was trading for soldier hats, but I decided against it and ended up with what I have now instead. So, I mean, it's not too bad, but the Killer's Kabuto, I feel like it looks really awesome, and I know a lot of you guys also like it as well. Leave in the comments what your favorite soldier hat is, by the way. I'd love to hear about it. Now, next up, this hat, I don't really know if it qualifies or if it counts in this video, and that is the Spook Specs. I mainly don't know about this because, you've got the sunglasses and the facial hair, I guess, but I was kind of thinking about just the hairstyle, I guess, because it removes the helmet, which is a pretty decent thing, I guess, and then the hair just looks great. Paired with the sunglasses and facial hair is pretty good. That's why I don't really know if it counts in this video, but either way, it's a really awesome looking hat. I know a lot of you guys like it, and I know a lot of the community in general just likes it because it looks pretty cool, but I'd never really pay that much for an unusual one. Next up, we have probably the most unpopular hat on the list, and that is the stainless pot. Now, there are quite a few people, don't get me wrong, who do like the stainless pot, and it was one of the unusuals that I was actually going to be going towards, because I used to have a series where I was trying to get to all of my dream loadouts for every class. I mean, technically that was Revolver to Riches, which was my first ever popular trading series, and one I did properly and actually finished. And I was going to go for an unusual stainless pot in the Soldier series of that. Or I was planning on doing it afterwards, I guess. I don't really know. But I kind of like the pot. Just because it's mainly, it's quite simple. There's a lot of jokes you can make about the name. And with the different effects as well, it would be really cool. And I don't know why I like it so much. I just really, really like it. So, we're on to the final hat. The one you've all been waiting for this whole time. And that is the Battle Bob. Okay, I'm lying. It is the Skullcap. Now, the Skullcap is a pretty awesome hat. I never really noticed it when it first came out. I didn't know it was actually in the game, or I didn't know it was actually there. So it's kind of good to actually see this hat again and think it's actually a pretty decent hat. And it's not too expensive now, I don't think. So I actually bought one and made a few loadouts on it a while ago. Don't really use them anymore, but it's still a really cool hat. I still really, really like the look of it. And it's definitely, it works with a bunch of other stuff for the soldier as well, considering he has a large amount of coats that he wears. And the Skullcap just kind of works with a lot of them. So anyway, that is going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. So let me know in the comments what your favorite soldier hats are. I'd love to hear about it, and I'd love to hear what you think about my favorite hats as well. Once again, if you do want to go and buy any of the hats that you saw in this video, then the links will be down in the description. It directly supports my channel when you click each link, so please make sure you go ahead and do that. Also, make sure you're subscribing to the channel if you're not already and you're new here, because there's going to be a load of awesome stuff coming. I'm still working on awesome stuff. There's going to be a video every single day for at least a month. Going to be trying to carry on with that challenge, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all tomorrow with another one. Goodbye.
I walk with the elephants, rolling with elephants.